Hello everybody. Welcome to uh the night with Tapel, I guess. Um yeah, I'm currently in a position right now with employment where I'm actually unemployed and things are not going very well. Let me remove. Yes, one of the things I'm doing tonight is watching the keynote, the live stream for Google I/O, and I did watch the keynote, but now I doubt it's the keynote. So
on our way to over a billion by the end of the year.
yeah, this is
We
one
hope
of the things
every mobile operating system
I'm watching actually,
gets the message.
because now they're talking about like 800 million devices have adopted the new messaging services that is on Android. iOS still uses the old dumb SMSs, so hence they're saying they hope other OSs adopt RCS, which is the new standard. But we know Apple doesn't want to follow standard, it wants to work on its own. So yeah, let's see what's next.
Themselves. Here's Dave to tell you how we're taking this to the next level with generative AI.
They are going to be talking about generative AI, and you guys know generative AI as ChatGPT. They have their own. I think it's bad. So let's listen and hear what they say about
Car they
that.
drive, their surroundings at home. We believe the same should be true for your technology. Your phone should feel like it was made just for you. And that's why customization has always been at the core of the Android experience. This year, we're combining Android's guided customization with Google's advances in generative AI, so your phone can feel even more personal. So let me show you what this looks like. To start, messages and conversations can be so much more expressive, fun, and playful with magic components.
Oh, and also generative AI includes things that generate pictures, text, as long as it generates. So that is generative AI. So yeah.
Normally would, and then choose how you want to sound. Magic Compose will do the rest, so your messages give off more positivity, more rhymes, more professionalism.
This is good because
Or if you
I'm
want,
too
you can
lazy
follow
on
the certain
thinking. So
playwright.
yeah.
To try or not to try this feature, that is the question. Now, we also have new personalizations coming to the OS layer. At Google I/O 2 years ago, we introduced Material U. It's a design system that combines user inspiration with dynamic color science for a fully personalized experience. We're continuing to expand on this in Android 14 with all new customization options coming to your lock screen. So now I can add my own personalized style to the lock screen clock,
Material
so it
U,
looks just the way I want.
and I use it.
And what's more, with the new customizable lock screen shortcuts, I can instantly jump into my most frequent activities. Of course, what really makes your lock screen and home screen yours is the wallpaper. And it's the first thing that many of us set when we get a new phone. Now, emojis are such a fun and simple way of expressing yourself, so we thought, wouldn't it be cool to bring them to your wallpaper? So with emoji wallpapers, you choose your favorite combination of emoji, pick the perfect pattern, and then find just the right color to bring them all together. So let's take a look. I'm not going to use the laptops. I'm going to use the phone.
I might have a
All right.
cold, so that's why I'm
So let's see.
coughing.
I'm going to go into the wallpaper picker, and I'm going to tap on the new option for emojis. And I'm feeling in a kind of, I don't know, zany mood with all you people looking at me. So I'm going to pick this guy, and let's see, who else is in here? This one looks pretty cool, like the 8-bit one, and obviously that one. Somebody said there was a duck on stage earlier, so let's go find a duck. Hello, duck. Where's the duck? Can anyone see a duck? Where's the duck gone? There's a duck. All right, there it is. We got some ducks. Okay, cool. And then pattern-wise, we got a bunch of different patterns you can pick. I'm gonna pick mosaic. That's my favorite. I'm gonna play with the zoom. Let's see, we'll get this just right. Okay, I got enough ducks in there. Okay, cool. And then colors. Let's see. Ooh, that pops. Let's go with a more muted one. Or maybe that one. That one looks good. That looks good. I like that one. All right, select that, set the wallpaper, and then I go home. Looks pretty cool, huh?
It does look good.
And the little emojis, they react when you tap them, which I find.
Oh, dynamic
I find it
wallpapers.
unusually satisfying. And how much time I got? Okay, no, okay, we'll move on. Okay, so of course, many of us like to use a favorite photo for our wallpaper. And so with the new cinematic wallpaper feature, you can create a stunning 3D image from any regular photo and then use it as your wallpaper. So let's take a look. So this time I'm going to go into my photos, and I really like this photo of my daughter, so let me pick that. And you'll notice there's a sparkle icon.
This is one of the things I enjoy doing, following Google I/O, seeing what's new, especially on Android and on Flutter, which is programming language that I use, or a framework that I use. Obviously, programming language is Dart for that, and yeah, that's one of my nights with Tapelo. So yes, what I'm about to open now is what I'm working on. It's a project called Paymat, and it's built in Flutter, and yeah, I'm trying to make it work. This is its back end. Yes, as you can see, I'm using VS Code for TypeScript, and for Dart and Flutter I'm using Android Studio, as it works well for Android-based applications, Google-based applications, I guess, which is Android and Flutter. So I'm running this emulator to make sure that I can run a backend, and it can run through a reverse proxy in a way on TCP 8080. So it's giving me an error at the moment. Okay, let me just wait for the emulator to finish. Okay, let's see. Now this is a first. Let's see. No such file or directory. Oh, I understand. ls. Okay, I need to be in the functions folder because I'm running Firebase as my backend. So function does Firebase functions does some work for me. English sometimes ish. Yes, and now it's going to run because it recognizes the emulator. Then I run the application here on the emulator. What is Paymat exactly? Paymat is an application that allows different kind of payments and buying in future. What it does, I was thinking of the township where I come from and where I am now. Yes, I stay at my parents' place in an outside room. I forgot what do we call them in a fancy way. Yes, so I'm trying to build this app so that you can be able to make payments at your nearest spaza shop, and we can only charge 5% of whatever purchase you're making. And for you can also withdraw money at your nearest spaza shop or anywhere if we have onboarded that customer, and you'll only pay 10% for withdrawals. And another one in South Africa, okay, the problem which has now been solved while I was building this app is that you couldn't send money to your friend who has a different bank account from your own bank account. Now there is some sort of solution which can be cheaper for some banks, expensive for some banks. I think it's called Pay Sharp Sharp. Yeah, it was built in collaboration with the state and the banks. Yes, my app was supposed to solve that problem. Yeah, but I'll still continue building it. So you can now be able to send to someone from a different bank as long as they've registered on the app and they're on a different bank. Yeah, so since the backend is running, I'll show you how you connect your bank account. You link your bank account to the application. Hopefully it doesn't give me issues. Unfortunately, okay, I'm not sure because I didn't give it permission to send messages. As you can see on this line, it does use Firebase messaging for background messaging, so you need to have opened that permission. So I'm guessing I might have allowed that permission already, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Now you will be able to see your bank account based on the bank you selected, and you can also see the balance. So you confirm. Okay, you will do all those security checks. After that, it has to go back to the app by sending this messaging. But as we can see, okay, it says authorization code or device token exists already. So let's check where. Okay, this is where it happened. So if authorization code or device token already exists for the app, it will come here and using the authorization code, okay, it will get the authorization code from Firebase database. This is where we get it, and then now that we have it, we are going to, from the DB again, we want the device token, and then here we get it. Then if device token exists, we send a message to the device saying here's the device token value, and it's using the request query code so that you can check yeah, I don't need to explain these. I know, but yeah, for now I just need to understand. Okay, here's the real error, to be honest. Your function timed out after 60 seconds, but still I have to check if why these already exist. I think they might exist because I used a function, an app that I had provided permissions for before, I think. I'm not sure. That's embarrassing, but hey, these things happen, so no problem. Yes, I even put a breakpoint here to see when we actually receive a message from the backend. This message is like a notification, but we don't receive it like those foreground notifications that pop up on top. We receive it in the backend, but it's still the same notification. So yeah, let me rerun it again with a new application. Hopefully it doesn't embarrass me again, but if it does, I am still working on this app. It's not like it's a finished app, so things will pop up. So yeah, now here where I got an authorization code, I never use it, so I wonder what I was doing here. I do wonder, honestly. Okay, but yeah, we'll look at the code again so that I understand the code. Yeah, so okay, let's start the process from the beginning so that you understand how a customer will move through this process. So first it will be signing with the phone, and it will be changing the country code and putting in their phone numbers. And next, sometimes Google does go and check if you are a human first before it allows you to use their SMS services, because it can be abused, of course. But when it's on a real mobile device, it will use Play Store to check if you are a human. So yeah, have to select a bike. I always choose most blocks, as many blocks as possible. Nope, now it's a motorcycle. Okay, let me ignore other parts. Now that it has seen that I'm a human, I can put in the code. Oh, this is a pre-configured code. It's an OTP, but this one is pre-configured for my cell phone number, so that I don't use Google SMSs and I waste them, end up paying for them. So yeah, it's verifying the SMS code, it works, everything's fine. And now we need to link the bank account, allow. You see, that's the issue at the moment. I see I'm struggling with the permission. Just disappears just like that. So I don't know why it does that, because maybe I have stored many device tokens, so okay, let's refresh. This is my Firebase dashboard, and I'm inside the real-time database, and so it's only the authorization code that was stored, which I can remove before, but the device token was not stored. And even with the device token not stored, it still comes here, which is bad, because this await start message is the one that creates a device token, hence app state set device token. So why does it pass here? So I will have to debug this point. You see, this is the permission I was talking about. It shows up in the background, it hides and still allows the app to pass here, which I don't understand. So yes, after I click there, it got here. It says app state get device token is null. So if it is null, as you can see this condition, it should come inside. So let's see. Let's step over. Yes, it does do that. So okay, let's see if we... Okay, let me go to the next line so that I can see what this line has stored. Yeah, I see the issue here. After this one, it doesn't come to this one. So I need to understand why it doesn't come to this one. But it's still asking for this. So I'm thinking where I'm asking for this permission, that's where the issue is. So let me look for permission. Okay, this is permission for fetching contacts, but I'm not looking for that permission. I'm looking for here in start messaging. Okay, this is the configuration for requesting that permission. So then start messaging. I see an issue here. And the issue is yes, I am requesting permission from messaging. Then I'm trying to get a token, but I'm not checking if the token is null, which is a big problem. What is this? No. Okay. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, right? Okay, what this says is that return messaging token, but if it is null, return null. But if messaging token itself can return a null, then you don't have to say that. So my problem here then, I think I've found it. Where's that breakpoint? I'm looking for that breakpoint, and yes, here. This here, I have to say string device token is equals to this, then have an if condition, if device token is not null, then have, yes, we then set, and then we set these two. I'm not sure why we're still setting these ones, because I set them in the state, but for now, let me still put it here. Yes, if it's null, then what is the else for this condition? The else is that we didn't set the device token. Yeah, then obviously, because the device token must be set set by the user, we can throw an error because we can't work without the permission. So let me see if I am correct in this implementation. I hope I am, because yeah, this would be something. Yes, at the start I was talking about at the moment I'm in a situation where I'm unemployed and work is difficult to come around. I'm not complaining, I'm using this opportunity to actually be a content creator and for something useful and productive, but also fun. In terms of fun, I will be having a channel for, oh yes, it is Gaming with Thaps, one of my channels, where I'll be sharing my gameplay on the Xbox. The channel will be Twitch for now because I can't afford to pay for other streams. The issue now with Twitch is that there is a bug with a sound, so until that bug with the sound is fixed, especially when streaming, not recording, until that point, then I'll have to wait. Yes, what's upsetting about Android Studio, sometimes it can do this and wait and make you wait, and sometimes I just stop it, remove that, then run it again. Let's hope it now builds and deploy to the device. So yeah. So I'm hoping it waits for the permission before it goes to the next step. Nope, still doesn't care. You know what? It is late at night. Yes, and I had a bad day with a company that was saying everything I've done so far with the interview was good, but there's a but. There was a but, and that but was an issue. So I'm sharing a real day, or real night with Tapelo. Today not being my day, so yeah. But I wanted to show you what I'm working on. Yeah, let me save this recording, upload it to YouTube, upload it to LinkedIn. Yeah, have people be aware of me and coding and all that stuff. I'm trying to boost my profile myself, maybe for employment, maybe for actually building this application, finding fun, trying to find funding, and go into the market. Or maybe I might start a content career in coding and sharing some, life stuff, career stuff on YouTube, LinkedIn, on many platforms, and maybe make a career out of that. So yeah, please don't say I'm a downer. Today was a downer, so yeah. If you were able to view this video, thank you for taking the time, and until the next one, I'm still trying to also stream, but streaming gives me problems everywhere. Maybe it's my slow internet, I don't know. It's usually faster even when playing live games, until I try streaming, then it starts becoming slow, I don't know. So yeah, thank you. Please follow to follow the life of a guy who was trying. I love you all. Good night.